What's your problem?
The load-in thing was, are those faint footsteps the sound of survivors? It's like, really at this point we should know that they are not.
No, it's the sound of target practice, really.
What the fuck was I even doing yesterday?
Shooting zombies.
Oh, right, fire key.
Oh.
Also, rather than grenade launcher,
Grenada.
we're gonna go back to the, whatchamacallit room, where the train crashed. And just pick up the rocket launcher instead.
Oh. And here I thought you weren't going to cheese the shit out of it even more than you already are.
Well, we've seen how much damage the rocket launcher, or the grenade launcher does.
Which is to say fuck all?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
No more coughing, I say, as I cough.
Oh, you said reduced coughing.
I give it until tomorrow or Monday before it's gone entirely.
I'm still getting over it. It's been like 2.5 weeks now. Oh, that sure is a crashed train.
You do that. And by over there, I mean literally right there.
Yes.
There, Rebecca should be fine now. Yeah!
Ouch.
I'd look to see what was said, but...
I can't even distinguish individual text characters from here.
Other than my name was said.
And I only know that because of your highlight squealing in my ear. Though I will say it is less harsh than Duke Nukem hollering into my ear whenever someone set off my highlight until very recently.
Right, key. No. Map button. That's the clock key door. So it is presumably upstairs. I mean, really that's about the only place it could be, so at this point. That hallway. Remember the time when you actually had to hit a button to go upstairs?
I do, in fact.
Moving back. Although I think this might be the water key door. Yes, it is in fact the water key door. I mean, it'd be hilarious if the key still worked.
That would kind of defy the dynamic that we're going for.
That's right. I remember. I forgot I got the lighter from you before we stopped.
Yeah, and you,
There's a thing I gotta light. I gotta see a man about setting something on fire. Also, I think I can safely leave these statues right here. That's where they're gonna go.
Yeah, that just reminds me of a thing at work before I moved out of Wyoming. Go see a man, etc., etc. One of my coworkers was talking about getting a pony from a guy who had bought the pony from one of my other coworkers. And he left work to go make this transaction. And it just hit me right after he left. When he came back, I'm like, dude, what in the hell is wrong with you? You actually had an opportunity to say, I gotta go see a man about a horse. And mean it. And you didn't fucking take it.
Maybe he didn't know the reference. What a terrible security system.
Umbrella. We went over this last time.
I don't think they hired the same guy to build all of this. They might have, but...
Wow, okay, Rebecca. Nice shot.
You did it. Could you fucking move, Rebecca? Jesus.
Like, I got in, I went back into the shop. Keep in mind it was like a minute before we opened. I went back into the shop to tag a bike that I checked in the night before, right before I left. I come back in, there's already some douchebag customer fucking around in the showroom who is like ignoring me as I try to get his attention to finish his transaction that he apparently started in the 30 seconds I was gone. And it just went downhill from there. I was trying to research shit for multiple customers that I had told them I was going to check up on for them. So I spent the day trying to accomplish this between every fucking person in Menominee apparently coming in to look at something or wanting to have us look for something or just non-stop all day. I didn't get so much as a smoke break. I had about 7 minutes in which to eat my lunch. It had to sit there getting cold for half an hour before I finally did.
And people wonder why I hate work. Like, the very concept of it. Now you have your answer. Yeah, I don't have an answer for where the hell's supposed to go next.
That's a fair question.
Just thinking of rooms I haven't actually checked everything. I mean, I could check the going downstairs, but I don't think the path is open.
Maybe that's what the fire key opens.
I just remember you have to stop like a valve or something.
Well, this is Resident Evil. A bust of a bust.
Armless bust.
Great, you're constructing Weeping Angel.
My not proper angle, is that what's wrong?
Probably.
There. Good now outweighs evil.
I find it odd that the game stutters a little bit when it loads the next room. I mean, you've got good enough hardware that should not be happening.
PC port.
Well, I guess that and you're streaming at the same time. It might be...
And recording.
And recording. Streaming and recording and playing it fairly graphically intensive. And I suppose I can understand it.
Yeah, Steam's in the way.
Fucking Gabe Newell. Seriously!
So now I have to find the other room that I need to use the lighter in. There's gotta be one.
Well, obviously. It wouldn't be there if there wasn't.
But I don't think it's in here. We'll riff on the statue. I figure we can do the good amount of grocery runs at some other point.
Yeah. At some point when I don't feel like, grievously wounding the first person that looks at me funny.
Well, in all fairness, that's not really a feeling that takes much effort for you.
I have been getting a lot better about that recently, but today it was just fucking terrible.
I choose to get mad inside.
Well, considering I didn't get a cigarette from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., no, 2:30 p.m., I think I did fairly good.
Really, I have to have Rebecca unlock the door too. We could have easily just been like, okay, Rebecca, just here, pass me the key. But no, character inventory is specific.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of curious what Capcom was thinking when they didn't make this a two-player game.
Well, what would you do if you split up, like in different rooms?
I don't know, the same thing you do in Resident Evil 5 or 6 or Revelations 2 or...
Back, well, that was also, you know, much later when the processing power was enough to handle it. Do you want to read this one?
Not really.
I think I read the last two, so it's your turn anyway. Can't weasel out of it. We guys do. Oh, I can do it. I can do like the nasally nerd voice. As soon as I remember how to actually do that with my voice right now. Let's do it the easy way. Assistant Director's Diary, September 2nd. A useless bunch of trainees as always. Where does headquarters find these idiots? Fuck you, Derry. I'll write whatever I want. We get a couple of decent ones though, so I can't complain, I guess, except for that other page where I was doing so. William and Albert, they might have a future. Not as good as mine, but... September 25th. Scholar Will, Practical Al. They really are opposites. And they're always competitive in everything they do. There's something ruthless and cruel about them both. October 7th. Got a sending call from the director. It was to tell me to encourage a rivalry between those two. It's the first time since his training facility was built that Director Marcus has ever shown interest in anything other than his research. Well, whatever. Orders are orders. I'm gonna have them tearing at each other's throats. And then what ended up happening is they tore out Marcus's throat instead. Whoops.
Yeah, imagine that Albert Wesker and William Birkin being assholes. Who would have thought?
I can't believe it. Oh, God. Okay, so what we're gonna do, Rebecca, is you're gonna... Actually, you know what, we're just gonna go over here. And you're gonna just not be in the way. Come on, Rebecca. Can you do it? No. God forbid you probably couldn't push the table either, Rebecca.
No, probably not. I'm pretty sure the game is programmed to make Billy do all the pushing up of objects.
Resident Evil was the thing that taught me push with your shoulder.
Indeed. So, anyone in the audience out there, are you guys actually getting game audio? Because I'm not seeing anything on the meter for...
Yeah, you're right, I'm not either. Well, fortunately there's only 3.5 minutes left, so we'll just have an episode with only us talking and no audio.
You could edit in...
Something. A clock needle. Why is that in the moose's head? My favorite part about Resident Evil puzzles is just like, do we just fucking toss shit everywhere, I guess.
Yeah, that is generally how they tend to go.
This needle for this clock, that is an important puzzle. Well, we're just gonna put this in some moose antlers. I'm not sure why I was expecting an appearance by the Leech Man just now, but I was.
I really have no idea.
Now I must go back upstairs. Yeah, I probably just have to stop the stream and restart it to get it working again.
Probably because you never stopped the stream when you switched the audio over to the TV.
That's true, I didn't. I keep assuming these things about the ability of a computer, but I keep getting that wrong. It's like my mom always tells me. It's like if computers worked how we thought they did, we wouldn't have any problems. That gross. Oh. Okay, so drink it out of the spout. That just makes me think of like when I was a kid. I used to see people like put their entire fucking mouth on a drinking fountain. It's like, why would you do that?
Stupidity, mostly.
That looks incredibly gross. They didn't like want to get wet or something. They don't want to get anybody's germs. Instead, they'll just spread their germs to everybody else.
I don't even put my lips on the milk carton when I drink out of it.
I do, but that's also because, well, not regular milk, but the chocolate milk I buy specifically. But that is also because, you know, it's mine. I can do whatever I want with it.
Well, yeah.
Ah. No, we're good. Why would the clock go off?
Don't ask me.
Nobody else can hear it, but it rang once. At 8:15.
You like edit the sound of a gong in there and stuff.
I suppose I could. It's not like there's really much in the way of music. I mean, it would be pretty easy to just apply this myself. And also, next time on Radical Bromance, there should be sound for everybody.
Yes.
Give me a minute.